Well, good morning. Glad to have you along with us here on Q94.7. It's time to talk to Joe, the Bryan Insurance guy, but today we're going to do something a little bit different. As Bryan Insurance today will present to you Ask a Teenager.
So we thought we'd kind of mix it up a little bit here. We've all heard me talk so many times about so many different topics, but I thought it'd be a good idea to bring in a teenager today to kind of get their take on driving and just kind of everything that they know about insurance. And so we've got with us today a local teenager about town, Miss Cheyenne Lazowski. Cheyenne, how are you this morning?
I'm great.
Okay, so what I thought we'd do is just kind of get your take. You are a licensed driver, I'm assuming on mom and dad's policy.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just kind of go through some rules of the road here. Should be self-explanatory, but maybe you have a different take on things. What is your, what do you think? Should we text and drive or no texting and driving?
No texting and driving.
Why would you say that? Why is no texting and driving a good idea?
Because it's very dangerous.
Okay, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say you've never texted and driven, and you don't plan on doing it going forward, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, let's talk about situational stuff. You're running late for school. You only got like 3 minutes to get there. Is it a good idea to kind of speed down the road or probably still obey those speed limit signs?
Speed.
What's maybe some things that can happen to you if you decide not to obey the speed limits, especially around a school zone?
You could get pulled over and get a ticket.
But that's never happened to you, correct?
Nope.
That's a good thing. Okay, so we've talked about texting and driving. We've talked about speeding. Two things that, when you look at statistics, are not good when it comes to people driving, your age drivers. It's something that's just things that don't go well together. So let's talk a little bit about those other, it's kind of in relation to the phone with texting a little bit. Let's talk social media a little bit. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's all those wonderful apps that are on your phone. Is it a good idea to kind of look at those as you're driving down the road?
Definitely not.
Okay, and what are some things that you do to stay, focused on the road and not distracted?
I turn my phone upside down and turn it off and put it away where I can't see it and just listen to the radio.
Okay, and you bring up a really good point. Even radio, a little bit. Are you more of a radio person or like a CD, iPod kind of person?
Radio.
Okay, so even with that, you'd be surprised how many accidents happen when people are driving down the road and they go to change the radio station, they take their eyes off the road. So you've driven for a little bit now. Are you able to kind of change the radio station just by touch, or do you actually have to look down at the station?
I just touch my numbers on my radio.
Boy, we didn't have those growing up as a kid. We had to drive around with somebody, two people actually on the roof trying to get a signal. And then when Rick was younger, well, they didn't even have radios. So, well, that's good. So we've gotten some insight. Would you say that people you hang around with, your friends, kind of have the same ideas when it comes to driving?
I think so. We're all pretty good drivers. We all just push the numbers on the radio and don't really mess with our phones a whole lot while we're driving.
Good. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, it's a really good idea. There's a lot of bad things that can happen to you when it comes to driving and being distracted, even for adults too. There's a lot of accidents that happen from the phones. They're not always smart. Sometimes they're dumb. So it's a good idea to tell your friends, people that are maybe going to be getting a license, people that have licenses now, that, hey, yeah, texting and driving isn't a good thing. Distracted drivers are not a good thing, and speed kills. Speed kills. So, hey, thanks for coming in today. And anytime going down the road, if we need to do this segment again, I'm assuming we can come back to you, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Cheyenne. And Rick, I do appreciate the time today. As you know, we've got a lot of policies, not only for auto policies. We do commercial auto policies, homeowners policies, mobile homes, life insurance, all that good stuff. So, if folks want to get a hold of us, it's always 549-2525, where you can come on up to the second floor of the Sierra Bank building. Come on in, talk to Ann, Lynette, or myself. Be more than happy to help you out. If it's a commercial question you have, we've got Brad, we've got Ty over there, plenty of people that can get the job done.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Cheyenne. And again, we'll come back and ask a teenager. You're listening to The Morning Show on Q94.7. We got more coming up. Stay tuned. Don't you go away.